To be at Minute Maid right now. That song. That's what I'm.
First at 6 this morning, we're starting your rush block with some breaking news. A flash flood warning is in effect for Galveston County and southeastern Harris County. And now the heavy rain south of Houston started to flood some feeder roads and even strand some cars.
Yes, the radar active right now, as you can see there. You guys have been tweeting us and posting on Facebook, telling us that your streets are flooding in the Lamarck area, also in Texas City.
Let's get right over to meteorologist Cheetah Craft to talk more about what's happening out there. Cheetah.
Good morning. We are under a flash flood warning in Galveston, southeast Harris County. And so that is where we are getting the most reports of some of these high water spots. And that is your immediate threat. Now this morning, continuing through about your afternoon hours, we're going to continue to see the chance for additional rainfall. Today through Saturday, we will be under a flash flood threat. Now I paused our radar so you can see this live. It's mainly east of that 45 marker and south of town. So east on I-10, a mess. 45 on the Gulf Freeway, a mess. Even 288 this morning. However, I-10 westbound, 290 northwest, 59 southwest of town, and even along the 45 northbound, you're actually mostly dry, but you're going to be dealing with some slick streets. It's a slow commute in this morning. Rain chances remain in place throughout the day, but the biggest, strongest threat this morning for high water spots, we'll also be talking about the Atlantic, the Gulf, very active tropics right now, Doug. A lot to monitor, and I know you're watching the roadways.
There's a lot to monitor on the roadways as well. Take a look at Houston Transtar. We have an incident reported on the Katy Freeway near downtown. This is heading eastbound. It's off to the side, thankfully. A wrecker is already on the scene, but the roads are very slick. You can see the headlights shining off of the roadway there. We're also monitoring reports of two high water locations. It looks like you may be getting a little bit of relief. This is down toward Lamarck. We were just talking about this Gulf Freeway frontage road, both directions at Texas Avenue, also known as FM 1765. Watch out for that, because if you do get heavy rain, the rain will start to increase there again. Beltway 8 East northbound at Spencer Highway, also high water reported on the frontage road at that location. Lisa?
Doug, thank you. Our rush block continues with our Michelle Choi, who's live with one of those high water spots.
Yeah, she's near Lamarck, just off the Gulf Freeway. What are you seeing out there, Michelle?
Well, guys, I'm standing in the middle of the frontage road just south of Texas Avenue, right off the Gulf Freeway, as you guys mentioned. This is one of those problematic high water spots. TxDOT has shut down this portion of the frontage road because, well, if you can't tell, we're dealing with some flooding here. You can actually see a stalled car there. Now, the water's receded quite a bit since you guys last checked in with us about 30 minutes ago, but not enough for them to remove those barricades. Again, I'm going to let you know there is no one inside and no one was hurt from this, which is the good news. And the heavy rain seems to have, taken a break for now, but the rain is still coming down, which means this area is already saturated. So this water, while it's receding, is still high enough. And guys, I got to tell you, when we were exiting off the Texas Avenue, we actually drove right into that high water because, well, it's still dark outside, so it's very hard to see, which is why we always warn, turn around, don't drown, because these things can catch you by a surprise. Back to you.
They certainly can. Michelle Choi, thank you. Your rush block continues right now with the day's other big stories, starting with protests over the death of a man killed by a Dallas police officer.
Don't touch that! No peace! Don't touch that! No peace!
Protesters in Dallas last night demanding justice for 26-year-old Botham Jean. He was shot and killed by off-duty Dallas police officer Amber Geiger, who says she mistook his apartment for her own. Remembering 9/11, President Trump marks the 17th anniversary of the terror attack, speaking at the Flight 93 National Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Commemoration ceremonies are also scheduled in New York City and Washington, D.C. Putting the brakes on red light cameras, Governor Abbott wants a ban on them across the state, saying they actually cause more collisions. Officials in Jersey Village disagree.
Once the cameras were put up, accidents decreased by about 50%. So you saw a major decline in accidents happening.
The governor says he'll push lawmakers for a ban if reelected in November.